Yes.
As a woman. I saw this movie as a kid with my mom, like Eleanor mentioned, and it scared me so much. And I didn't know what to do with it, and I felt like embarrassed because like I had just seen these intimate things with my mom when I had never like seen a sex toy before or like a masturbation scene. And I remember
How old do you think you were?
I was in 8th grade. And then we ended the movie, and I think I was just like, oh, yeah, okay, good night. And she didn't say anything, and so, like, we just put that movie away, and it, like, but it means so much.
Wait, so you guys never talked about it?
No.
Does she know you're doing this panel?
And I told her that we're screening this movie, and she still...
She's scared of the movie.
I don't know that she totally... Maybe she doesn't remember. Like, maybe it was meaningful for me, but she just...
So, like, you're in the movie theater sitting next to your mom, and you're watching this, and you're feeling this...
Yeah. And since then, I've watched a bunch of explicit movies with my parents, and with my boyfriend as well. And it's just... We never talk about those moments. We just... watch movies that are awkward and then move on.
Well, I'm glad we're talking about it.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're talking
So
about
that
it.
masturbation scene.
Did it mess you up?
No. It was empowering.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
No, because you said, I wasn't sure, you said you were scared, and then I was like...
I just, like, I didn't even realize what I was in for. I thought it was going to be, like, a family comedy, and then it's, like...
Classic, like, you know...
That trailer
No,
is
because
so
they always
deceptive.
do that. They always do that. They don't want it to be what it is, and then, although they want it because they paid for you to... They're like, we want to make your movie. Then you're making your movie, and they're like, we want you to make your movie, but we don't want you to make your movie. And then, so that you're dealing with this total dissonance, and then they market the movie like it isn't the movie it is. The whole thing is crazy. And then people go to the movie expecting it to be something, and then they're disappointed, or they go, oh my God, I can't believe my mother brought me here. Like you. It's like you got snuck in. That's kind of good.
I mean, in a way,
Subversive.
I guess it was great that it was sort of, maybe marketed as a bit more of a... First of all, I do feel like that. Weren't all the posters like something like, she's got breasts? I feel like...
Yeah, they were
weren't
very
like... She's like, Vivian's just a regular girl, except she just got breasts. And they were like, remember they were on all the trash cans in Venice?
Oh my God, that was crazy.
Yeah, and it was just like...
That was crazy, because you were living in Venice. And then it was like Natasha's face kind of in an Andy Warhol, but cheapo version of like her, like a photograph that's been manipulated to look graphic, and they were all on the garbage
trash cans. Like, they wrapped my face around all the trash cans.
All the garbage cans at the beach. That was just one of the promotional.
It just, like, the promotion, and on each trash can, there was just, like, my face is like an Andy Warhol cartoon, and then it said, Vivian just got breasts. And that was the campaign. So I do feel like, in a sense, that wasn't that misleading. And then, also, I would say it's kind of a decent thing, though, to be like, oh, so it is a sort of a family movie. It's about, there's definitely a ton of heart in this movie. And families are really creepy and weird, by and large. And in a way, it's probably a good cathartic picture to watch with your
when we went to the Cannes Film Festival with this, because it was invited to the Director's Fortnight. It was the opening film at the Director's Fortnight at Cannes. And when I got off the plane to greet the Cannes person who was going to then take me to wherever I had to go, she looked at me and she said, "We do not feel the same way about sex in this country."
Serious?
Something like that. Or women, something like weird and like, or like women have a different relationship to that body in this country. And I was
like more open? Or
I don't know. I just felt like, okay, I just got off the plane.
Or less so.
It was just weird and like, like you've got issues with your body and we don't have them here. And I was like, okay.
That's helpful.
It was so crazy. It was like the first words out of her mouth. It was really hostile and weird.
Welcome.
And I was like, okay, I'm sorry. Where's my hotel room? But, so that was funny.